Hi guys, and welcome back to the Love Connection with me, Taj B, your international matchmaker and relationship consultant. Happy Friday to each and every one of you, especially you students. Happy Friday going back to school, right? I mean, you shouldn't really be watching this show anyway, unless you're in college or something like that. Other than that, and happy Friday to the parents who are so happy to get rid of our kids, right? So anyway, we are here to speak about anger management. Ooh, I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't get angry. I'm not saying that none of us should avoid anger and don't get angry and all of that. How could I say that? Like, this world is full of a lot of things to piss us off, right? And we have to get angry when we're pissed off. What are we supposed to do? And especially the people that we love, they be really pissing us off. So anger is there and we're going to get mad. But what I am here to say is if you want to do it healthy and you want to be in a healthy relationship, when you are angry, you have to remember that you still supposedly love this person. So even though you're mad, you're going to have to still treat them with love and respect because they are your significant other, okay? Now the next thing is you need to place the true source of your anger. So sometimes we're angry about one thing, but then we're taking it out on our loved one, right? And it's not really them we're angry about. Like, we're angry about something that happened at work, and then we come home and we see that the dishes are not washed, and we start snapping about the dishes, Like, what a waste you are, like you were home all day and you couldn't even wash these. But we're not really so mad about the dishes. It's really the stress and the upsetness and whatever happened at work that day. So remember, place the source of your anger, like what actually has made you upset, and then deal with that, address that. So you're angry about something that happened at work. When you come home, tell your woman about it, talk to her about it, like, babes, could you imagine that guy from accountant came by my desk again, talking with his mouth open, and then his food fell in my face? Like, that really just ruined my whole day. Don't then come home and be snapping on her about how come the baby is in the same clothes you left it in this morning. Well, I mean, yeah, snap about that. But anyway, you know what I mean? Other stuff, guys. So place the true source of your anger. Breathe before you express. You guys heard that? Breathe before you express, for real. When you feel angry, especially if it's during a conversation or an exchange, and you're really mad and you're ready to blurt out all the terrible things in your mouth where people wouldn't even know that that's what you were thinking, breathe first. Honestly, you will see a difference. Like, am I really gonna say this? Like, your man has pissed you off. He's late again, and now because he's late, you're late, right? And you're about to cuss him out, and the first thing that's coming to your mind is the size of his head and how, like, you know what I mean, he didn't make you come last night. But if you breathe before you address him, you might be in a better position to not say those stuff. You might keep it to the point of the fact that he's late and not start bringing up his big head and all these other things. Because the thing is, we can't take back the words that we say, guys, right? And a lot of people, like, they're not going to remember the good things you did for them, right? They're not even going to remember the bad things you did to them, right? But they will remember the things that you said. I don't know. This is just the way we are and the way that we are designed as human beings. Like, for some reason, we hold up and hang on to the things that people say to us. So just breathe before you express whatever it is that you feel you need to express. Like, for instance, I told a client of mine to do this because he felt that his anger was out of control. Whenever his woman would speak to him, he felt like he was just lashing out and doing personal attacks against her. Like, he was having problems with like, they were having financial issues, and he felt like, let me just lash out, cuss her about this, cuss her about the money, cuss her about the house, this, that, and the other. So I told him, here's what you do. Breathe before you express. When your woman pisses you off and you're having an exchange of words with her, take a breath, literally. Woosah, calm down, and then tell her how you feel. So then he calls me back, he's like, Taj, I find that our exchanges are a lot more respectful now. I don't tell her such hurtful stuff anymore. She leaves the exchange feeling a lot better about herself, and we're limiting our anger between each other, and I'm happy to hear that. So therefore, guys, it does work, and you should try it in your own personal life. Next thing, you should say what you really mean. Say what you really mean. Like, you are angry about one thing, or something has made you feel upset, or it's made you hurt, then you talk about that. You talk about how you really feel. Okay, for instance, You don't want to go to his mother's like house for dinner on the weekend because it's the only time that you have off of work, and you're upset and annoyed and angry that he even thinks that this is something to do, right? Say what you really mean. Honey, I don't want to go to your mother's house this weekend because it's the only time that I have off of work, and I really would rather spend it here at home with our own family. It's not this against your mom, it's just that I'm too tired for this. Boom. That's it, right? So say what you really mean. It helps you to get stuff off of your chest, and then you don't have resentment boiling up inside of you, and you're not carrying anger around. If the problem isn't your partner, then don't act like it is, right? Like if you're angry, but the reason why you're angry has nothing to do with your partner. They didn't cause it, they didn't do it, they're not the reason why this thing has happened to you, then don't act as if your partner is the problem. Okay? Like you're mad that you can't find the money to pay for your kids' basketball. Okay. That's what you're angry about. You're not angry about the fact that your woman is here and she exists. So don't be giving her the silent treatment, the cold shoulder, being rude to her, you know, all that sort of stuff. Nah. Make sure you place your anger appropriately and correctly where it belongs. And if it doesn't belong to your partner, you don't throw it at them, okay? Always put yourself in your partner's shoes. All the time. This is what a relationship is about, guys. Always trying to understand where the other person is coming from. And they in turn should be trying to find out where you are coming from as well. And the only way to do that is to put yourself in their shoes. So maybe you sent him to go buy some food and you told him what exactly to get, right? And then he came back with the wrong food and you're really upset because that's what you were craving. But put yourself in his shoes, right? If you had to leave the house late at night, get in the car, drive until you find the perfect Chinese restaurant that, you know, has that orange chicken you like or whatever, and he looked and looked and looked, then he finally found it, but then you never gave him no notes as to what exactly he was to get. You just were brief. You assume he would know because he's your man, and then he brought home the wrong thing, and now you're snapping and pissed off, and he's just upset you, and that was not his intentions. So put yourself in his shoes. What if that was you who did all of that, and then when you come home he's there snapping and he's upset with you? How would you feel, right? So always, even when you're upset, even when you're annoyed, even when you're ticked off, always try to put yourself in your partner's shoes, okay? Like, okay, for instance, some of us stay at home, some of us work outside of the home. We're both working, but different types of work, okay? When you come home from work and you're like, oh, how come you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that, like what the hell were you doing all day? Put yourself in their shoes. If you were home with the children, taking care of the home, doing all those activities and stuff, would you be able to do all this, that, and the other? Most likely not. You're not Superman. Why should she be Superwoman? Put yourself in that person's shoes, okay? When the person who does work outside of the house comes home and you're like, hold it, baby, do this, do that. Oh, you never helped me with this. Think about it. They just came from a whole 8 hours of work outside of the home. You know how annoying that is, dealing with other people who are not your family all the time. Your boss is aggravating, treating you like a child, like the work is laborious, like, you know, maybe they're in construction, maybe they're electronics, who knows? But whatever work you're doing, it's hard work and you're stressed, and now when you come home from your 8 hours of work, you're not expecting to come home to work again. You're expecting to come home, chill, relax, because you have to remember, you who is home, you have moments to breathe. You do. You have moments to sit down and take a breather without your coworkers staring down at you and being all up in your business. Like, you have your space to yourself, you know? The person who works outside of the home, they don't have that stuff, right? So you need to put yourself in your partner's shoes always. You're angry that they're not helping out enough at home. Maybe they could be angry too that you're not bringing enough money as a stay-at-home person. You know what I'm saying? So always try to do that, and you will find that you limit the anger that you feel towards each other. Now, you want to take little moments for yourself, right? So every so often, you need to take a breather just for you. So maybe it might be that you lock the bathroom door and have a little longer bath than normal. Maybe it'd be that you secretly go book a massage, or maybe it's when you go do your nails, or maybe you call your girlfriend over to do your hair, you know, because you can't go to the hairdresser, you got the change for it this week, or whatever it might be. Maybe you go read a book in the basement, you know. Maybe you just go take a nap. But either way, you need to take little moments for yourself. This is the only way we can get the reprieve from the stress of life that we each need, guys. And we have to give those breaks to ourselves, okay? So train your children properly. Have them in bed by 8, so that way you have the night to yourself, you know? Let your babies take a nap. Like, you guys have to organize yourself so that you are not overwhelmed. And the only person who can do that for you is you. So you need to get on that, okay, guys? Organize yourself so you can find some time each and every single day for you to take a breather. The majority of us are not working out in the rice fields, like, you know, carrying stuff on our head and all of that. This is really not what the majority of us are doing today. So each of us has the opportunity to take a moment to breathe. Perhaps you need to take up meditation, right? Like I suggest it to every single person. And I know sometimes when you guys think of meditation, you think about hippies like sitting down saying, in strange clothes and top knot buns. But you know, oh, you guys like my top knot bun anyway? But anyhow, that's not what I'm talking about. Meditation can simply be just laying back, closing your eyes, and just being like, you know, for like a 5 minutes. That is meditation. Studies have shown that with meditation, our brains are able to handle trauma, handle grief, handle problems, and address issues a lot better because it actually helps calm our brain waves. So it's scientific, guys. It's not just Taj sitting here talking shit. It's the truth. And you should definitely try it if you want to have a more peaceful life and peace with your partner. Stress relief, like I said, meditate, right? Eat something that you like. Have a nice treat. Watch a TV show. Nothing's wrong with that. Because if you're so stressed out, you obviously then don't have enough time to watch a little show, right? Watch different, like sit down and rewatch The Love Connection over and over and over again. We're like on our 28th episode by now, right? So shout out to each and every one of our fans, guys. We love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us wholeheartedly. And if you're looking for me and you want to go on any of our social media pages, definitely go check us out on Twitter at The Love Connect TV, at Instagram at The Love Connection Show, and we're here on YouTube, you know, the Love Connection with Taj B, because there are many Love Connections but only one Taj, and that is me, right? And right here on Facebook, guys, The Love Connection TV, you know where to find us, and definitely suss me out because I am here for each and every single one of you. And are your vices controlling you? What are your vices? Well, we all have a vice, right? Every single one of us. Be it weed, be it liquor, be it cigarettes, you know, be it gambling, be it porn, be it whatever. Let's scratch out porn. Porn's not really a vice. I mean, maybe some of you will argue with me, but I don't really think that's a vice per se, okay? But whatever it may be, you know, cocaine, like who knows, you know, mollies, whatever. But we each have a vice, right? And you need to find out, is your vice controlling you? So maybe you're not really this angry kind of person, but whenever you drink your rum, you start snapping and going crazy and acting a fool. So your vice is controlling you, and you need to get that under control. So here's the thing. You do whatever vice makes you feel good. You do whatever vice you are used to that makes you happy. But once a vice starts controlling you, then it is dangerous and it is unhealthy. And now you need to seek help, okay? Because if you truly love the person that you're with, right, then you will have no problem going to go seek help, okay? So pay attention. If your vices are leading to your anger, then you need to get that under control. And there are many avenues for each of us to go and get help for our vices, and it all starts spiritually. I would say your first line of defense against your vice, like if you really need help with it, is your own spirituality. Okay, you're understanding that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and it is within your right to direct that experience as you so please. And if you don't feel that that experience should include being a crackhead, then it's up to you to put that to rest, okay? And it is in your power to do so. So if your vices are controlling you, get them under control. Remember, this is still your lover, even when you're mad, and most likely they want to help. So you come in, you're angry, you're stomping around, you know, the kids had an accident, they peed up themselves right when you got to the birthday party with them, and you're just vexed, like, you know, so you're mad. And you know that madness that we have where we're not talking and saying we're mad, but anybody who can see us, especially our partner, knows that we're very vexed. So what you need to remember in this time is that, okay, this is the person that I love, so I say So therefore, I need to continually treat them like that, even though I'm so angry. And the next thing is, they probably want to help so that I could stop feeling like this and that this situation can end. So you give them the right and the opportunity to do that. And you treat them with the respect as you always do, even when you're mad, okay? So when they're trying to say to you, babes, you okay? Don't just turn and be like, yeah, yo, I'm okay, yo. No, you're not okay, because you wouldn't answer like that, right? So calm down, take it down a notch, right? And let love reign. And prevent anger by knowing and understanding your triggers. Some of us have triggers and we can't do nothing about it. Whenever we're around them, surrounded by them, we will snap. So in order for you to get your anger under control, you need to know what triggers your anger, and you need to avoid these things to the best of your ability. Okay? So you can't stand, I don't know, loud people. Avoid the loud people in your life if you can. You know what I'm saying? But whatever your trigger is, find out what it is. Like, sit down, study, think about it. What really makes me snap? What really makes me upset? Like, I can't stand people who don't take care of their kids. Like, dirty kids, that is my trigger. Like, when I see people having... Talk yourself into staying calm, right? So like I said, I do it. You need to tell yourself, cool down, you're not this angry, you don't need to be this upset, it's not that serious, it's not that big of a deal, right? So however it is, whatever you need to say to yourself, do that, but definitely try it, okay? And like I said, breathe, count backwards, whatever it is you need to do, but you need to be in control of that, and you need to get your anger under control, and it is your job to do so, and it is within your power to do so. Next, you either solve it or you leave it. So either it's something you can fix, or you can't fix it and you leave it alone. You don't beat yourself up or keep beating a dead horse over the head. Like, it's a problem that you have no ability to fix. Nothing you say, nothing you do is going to make it better. You have to leave it alone. What else are you going to do, right? So you either solve it or you leave it. And learning what you have to leave alone will help you better control your anger. Stop being defensive and listen to your partner. See, when our partner comes to us and says stuff like, yo, you know, you said you were working overtime, but then I never seen any proof of that. Then you just immediately get defensive, like, what are you talking about? Why are you spying on me? Why are you looking into my stuff? Like, you know, and you just start getting angry. Then your anger is rolling up, rolling up. This is not good to control your anger at all. You need to listen to what your partner is saying and stop being defensive. Not everything that they say is an attack against you. No, even if it seems like an attack, think about it. Why would the person that I love, the person that I lay down with, the person that I possibly maybe even have a family with, why would they be deliberately trying to break me down with their words? No, they're probably just trying to get a point across, and that point is a sensitive topic to me, and now I'm feeling upset. But my goal and my what I'm trying to do here is to not get defensive, okay? Remember this, guys. Your thoughts cause your anger, and not necessarily the other person. I know, you guys are like, that's enough, Taj. You're talking madness now. No, but listen to me. It's not necessarily the person that causes your anger, but your thoughts about the situation. So, be it that your partner forgot to lock the doors when they left, and then now the doors flung open and there's bugs and birds and like a cow moved in your house or something like that, whatever. Yes, it's a fact that your partner did that, right? Like, they left the door open. You're mad with them that they did that. But really, it's your thoughts about the situation, about the fact that your door was open all day, about the fact that animals had the opportunity to come make their home in your home, you know? The fact that you have all of this to clean up after, and it's just a big aggravation to you, okay? So remember, it's not necessarily the person that has upset you, but your thoughts surrounding the matter. And once you remember that, then you're in a position to act accordingly. You got to work on your self-esteem. Each and every single one of us needs to work on our self-esteem. And it is nobody else's job to figure out your self-esteem for you. Understand, guys? Self-esteem. Keyword, self. In the words of my guy, my comedian that I love so much, Cat Williams, it is esteem of yourself. So ain't nobody else supposed to be in charge of that. Nobody could break that down. Nobody could bring that up. Nobody could fix that. Nobody could break that for you. It is entirely on you. This is something that is 100% on your shoulders. What are you going to do about your self-esteem, guys? And each and every single one of us needs to work on it. And once you find that your self-esteem is going up, your reasons to be angry go down. Stick with I statements. I statements. I am upset because I didn't like the way that this happened. You try to stick with I statements and you will have a much happier, healthier relationship. You understand, guys? So what does that mean? Don't be saying you. You make me mad because you always do this, and whenever you say this, and this is what you really mean. No. I. And then you have less anger, less venom behind your statements, okay? Know when you need to seek help for your anger. Like, is my anger getting out of control? Like, you know what I mean? Is this really terribly affecting my life? I've had 3 divorces now. I'm not in my children's life, and it's all because of my anger. So maybe you're at a point where you need help, professional help. And if you feel that you do, if you're watching this show right now and you're like, you know, I may definitely need some help with my anger, then you definitely can contact me and I will help you fix that up, guys, because this is what I'm here for. I'm here to help each and every single one of you in whichever way that I can, in whatever service that I can provide. You know, if it's only to be a listening ear, just to be a friend, a shoulder to cry on, whatever it should be. I know that I'm here doing it in the name of my son Raj, and I do it out of love for each and every single one of you. So if you feel you need professional help with your anger, then come to Taj, all right? And if you're not comfortable coming to me because you're worried I'm gonna, you know, blast you on the show or something, then don't worry. You can go. There are many places for you to go get help for anger management. Next thing is your anger going to help? Like, you getting angry, is that going to help the situation in any way whatsoever? What's going to happen when you get angry? How is that going to fix anything? Is it going to fix anything? I would bet 9 out of 10 times anger fixes nothing at all. And the next and final thing about your anger management, guys, is if necessary, take a break and walk away. Yeah. Like, if you're so mad, you know, like you can't handle none of this, if it's necessary, take a break, walk away, take a breather, and revisit the situation. You may see that you feel completely different after that, okay? That was it, guys. If you guys have any comments on anger management, then you guys can type it in the comment section below. If you feel that I've missed any pointers, if you have your own pointers on anger management, things that you do to keep your on the cool, then definitely share it with each and every single one of us. So now, guys, you know what time it is, or maybe you don't know what time it is, so let me tell you, it's time for the match of the week. And what is the match of the week, guys? So every week, I will be featuring a potential husband or a potential wife. So if you're single and you're like tired of kissing frogs or frogettes and you're like, there's no good people in this world, watch The Love Connection, because every week I have a potential wife or husband. So this week we will start with the females. Women, it is your lucky day. You guys should go to your nail tech and see if they will refill your nails for free, because it is lucky for you. All right, guys, so here we go. Gentlemen, are you listening? Because she might be yours. She's 54 years old, and she's a medical assistant based in New York with a St. Vincent background. So she's a Vincie. She has adult children, and she's still the life of the party, and she's looking for someone genuine. She's a BBW with a sexy style. She loves barbecues, going out, going on vacation, relaxing at home. She's open to most things. She would hope that you would be over 25 years old, please. And she's not looking to relocate till retirement time. So if you think that New York can be your home, and you want something nice and fluffy and sexy from St. Vincent on your arm, and you want a mature lady who still knows how to have fun and dress sexy and live her good life, then this lady just might be the one for you. So write to me about her, suss it out, and I will see if you fit the bill. All right, guys? Ladies, listen up, peek up those ears. And you could stop dating these bums and losers, because Taj has a potential husband here for you. Ready, girls? So he is a 37-year-old electrician, and he is based in South Africa. He is a traditional dominant man who is seeking a woman who dreams of being the ultimate housewife. So if you sit down and all you have are dreams of you in dresses, cooking and cleaning and watching babies and pampering a man, this guy is looking for you. He is currently childless and he's open to being a step parent. He doesn't have any qualms about that. He prefers a black woman, preferably a dark-skinned woman and preferably a slim one. That's just his taste, don't get at me. He's well-traveled and he's organized. He's athletic, so he holds visas for most of the major North American countries and in Europe as well. He loves football, so he's not looking to use nobody. He plays rugby, he loves to eat, so you will need to cook. He also knows how to cook too. He is non-religious, but he prays to God, so no atheists don't come knocking this door. And he is also seeking the same. So if this guy sounds perfect for you and like, ooh, Taj, where you have this guy hidden, then write to me and I will see if you are his lady. Alright guys, so those are the matches of the week. Now it is time for the Dear Taj moment. And what is a Dear Taj moment? If you have any love or relationship questions, you write them to me and I will try my best to answer them, okay? And I answer every single one personally, okay? So don't worry, they're not going to get lost in the general mailbox. Ready, guys? Dear Taj, not my woman, no, Dear Taj, my girlfriend, not my woman, but my friend who's a girl, she has a man who's oh, okay, I don't know if you can say this on the word. I guess just basically he ain't shit, right? He doesn't treat her right. She don't need him. I like her as more than friends. For a while and it's killing me. How do I let her know all these things? How do I tell her and not push her away? Signed, Jace. Well, hi, Jace. Thank you very much for writing this letter to us. Sounds like you're in the friend zone and you're trying to get out. Well, there's only one thing to do. You tell her the truth and you accept that you may possibly lose her as a friend. Because a lot of people, when they are friends and they find out that their friend loves them, you just kind of can't be comfortable around them anymore. Okay, Jace? So my best advice to you is to go ahead and tell her. Set up something nice, you know. Make it nice and comfortable and inviting. And just let her know how you feel. Just blurt it all out and tell her that you don't even care that she's with a busted N-word guy. Right? So, and what do you mean by busted though anyway, Jason? Because around these parts, busted means ugly. So I hope you're not just hating on the man because you think he's ugly. Maybe you probably mean that he's just a bum though. So that's fine. I mean, it's not fine that your girl is with a bum guy, but I'm just saying, you know. I don't know, Jace, just tell her how you feel, tell her the truth, and try not to tell her that in front of her man. And hopefully it goes well. And if it doesn't, or if you have more you want to say, definitely write me and we will talk some more. So that was it, guys, and now it is time for the misconnections. And what is a misconnection, guys? So if you saw somebody briefly and you didn't get their contact information, maybe you didn't even get their name, but you found that that person may possibly be the one, then you write to me and I will try my best to find them. And I've already found one, so there's no reason why I can't find more. This one comes out of Grenada. Shout out to the 473. Oh, I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all your support, guys, for the show, because you guys know I'm a Spice Girl too. So I like that you guys are giving me the time of day, and I can't thank you guys enough. Alright, so I'm going to be filming from home soon, so if you want to be on the Love Connection and you're from Grenada and you live in Grenada, definitely write me, so that way I can have you come glow up on the Love Connection stage. So here goes. At the airport past Wednesday. So I guess it wouldn't be this Wednesday because I got this on the weekend, so it would have been the Wednesday before. So you were at the airport past Wednesday. I work there. You was waiting on your flight. You're from England. Nice and tall and black with some natural hair, was brush up. Was brush up? That's nice, okay. You was from Grenada, okay, so you're a Greens girl and you live in England. You was sitting by the bar, waiting on your phone. I pass and say hi. Take me where you going. You smile. Okay. That was a pickup line, buddy. Alright, so I pass and say hi. Take me where you going. You smile and say, sure, we're going to England. And then they called me and I went. And I came back. Who called you? Oh, the people you work, because you're at work. Okay. So they called me, and when I came back, you were gone. Oh, gosh. Why she didn't wait to take you to England? want to know you. Please, I hope you watch this show. Well, I hope she watches the show too, my friend. So, Madame from England, who is really originally a Grenadian, and you're tall and you're black and you're nice, and you had your natural hair brush up last Wednesday at the airport waiting at the bar. If you remember this exchange with an employee of the Grenadian airport, then I would hope that you would write to me so that way I can hook you guys up and see if you guys are a match, okay? Alright guys, so now it is time for the lover shoutouts. And what is a lover shoutouts? If you want to shout out your lover, let them know how special you are, how special they are, how much you love them and all that good stuff, then you write to me and I will shout them out right here on the Love Connection stage. And remember, the love isn't real if you've never been shouted out on the Love Connection. So here we go. This one came from Facebook. And this is from Kristana to David Ramirez. So David, your woman says, I can't wait to be your wife. You made me the woman I am today. 8 years later, and you still my everything. I love you. Mr. David Ramirez, listen, 8 years, and Kristana has written to you about you on the Love Connection. It's time to put a ring on it, my friend. Alright guys, and the second one, here we go. This one came in actually from our website. So tell my girl Tizan, I'll be home soon. And when I'm home, we won't be leaving the house. JD. Alright, Tizan. Hope you're doing your squats and your kegels and your whatever, because when JD comes home, y'all ain't leaving the house. So that is that, guys, for this episode of the Love Connection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, we're not live today because, you know, sometimes when technology tries to hold you down, you just have to say, take that. We have other ways of getting our message out to the people. So you guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for your follows. Thank you for your likes. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you always know when the Love Connection is on and popping. But before you go, let me leave you with Taj's thought of the day. Real love is spoken in action. Alright guys, so remember that and have a great one. Have a great weekend. Love you guys and see you guys next Friday. Toodles! Do you guys know this song? If you do, then write in the comments which song it is, and we have a prize for you, courtesy of QRF Events. Remember our sponsors, guys. If you have any event coming up, baby shower, wedding, and even if you're international, because they're an international event company, you can't beat that. So you can check them out on any of their social media pages, and that's at QRF Events on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. And if you love this outfit I'm wearing and how cute I look today, then check out the dolls at Masego Boutique. That's Masego Boutique. You hearing this song, guys? Who's the artist, y'all?